Hello, my people. I want to beg you to please stop insulting our ancestors. What we are doing to ourselves is like somebody has programmed us to hate ourselves, hate our past and our present. The rate we insult our ancestors, each time they mention ancestor, in Nigeria, in particular in Africa, all we remember, they were nothing. All they did was just Western people's life, savages, good for nothing, and all that. That is ignorance. Somebody programmed you that way. These are people that you have their DNA. You on your own, you have nothing. You've brought nothing. You still have their DNA in you. You're just part of them, their progenitor. All these things you are doing, if you take yourself away from being ignorant and try to do a little research about them, you will know that they've really tried during their own time. These are people that formed language for you. If there were nobody, nothing, they wouldn't have born you. The generation that you are now, they were able to manage themselves. They have language, they have food, the same food we are still enjoying. You brought nothing. You that is complaining. You brought no language. You brought nothing. They organized themselves medically. They were able to hold themselves, to maintain themselves until they were disrupted. Because if they had been allowed to keep on going through their own evolution and all that, they would have still come out of it. Everything has its own process. But every time we mention ancestor, all you people remember is how savages they were, because somebody told you that. These are people that you are still enjoying what they left. You will just believe that they did nothing. They did a lot for you. So stop speaking evil against them. Those people that are telling you that your ancestors were evil, if you know their history, you will know that they are the real evil. We didn't go anywhere to conquer anybody, especially in Igbo land. We didn't go anywhere to conquer anybody. But these are people that came from far away to conquer you, subdue you, program you to hate yourself. So my people, please, if you go to their own place or places, you see how they arrange their cemetery for their ancestors. You see how they wrote their history to favor their ancestors. You reference them. You want to connect with them, but your own ancestor, you don't want to connect with them. You hate them so much. That is what is going on. So it pains me a lot. Some of the people you are calling Saint Nicholas, Saint this. Some of them did horrible things in our land. We were highly organized. In Igbo land, we were organized. We encourage women to be part of the government. That's why you see about women riots in 1929. Our women were part of our governance. We don't have all this one you see people, this one king this, chief this. It wasn't like that. We have elders, no doubts. Elders council, we have elders, we have age groups. We were properly organized that the Europeans have to come and learn from us. That's what they call democracy. Everybody can say something in their family. We have whatever you are good, they call you king of that. All these things we are seeing, prince this, king this, some of them were through the European, that they brought colonial master, warrant chiefs, who helped them to do their biddings, to collect taxes, to disrupt our movements. The chieftaincy stuff wasn't all that good for us. That's why you see people that will use money to go and buy chieftaincy title. From being chief, you go to high chief. So my people, stop insulting your ancestors. All those who are Angel Gabriel, Angel Michael, Father this, Father that, they are also ancestors. Leopold II of Portugal, go and read what he did to the Congos. But the people are still celebrating him. Your own, every time one person will tell you to go and be praying against ancestral cause. Which ancestral cause? What did your ancestor do? Your ancestor did nothing. It's out of ignorance. They are doing all those things. They are telling you your ancestor was that he is the one that make you not to be progressing. Were you selling caterpillar before? Now that's no custom again. My brother, seek for knowledge. Seek for wisdom. Listen to and others. They are telling you how in 1886 and thereabout, how they partition your place. Do you know the forces that are against you that make your country not to work? Up till now, are the same people that are telling you, come and see the way to heaven, come and see the way. What I'm just telling you is, stop hating yourself. Stop hating your things. You hate yourself so much. You hate your ancestors. You curse them. You should celebrate them. You should connect with them. They are like God, the ancestors. Anything you are doing with your ancestors are not following you. You don't know what you've not entered into a problem. So please, be careful how you go about trying to, believe that your ancestors were bad and evil. The same ancestors, they brought medicine. They were healers. They were everything. The society were functioning. All of a sudden, somebody just from somewhere told you that your ancestors are your problem. They are not your problem. Some of you, their ancestors has cut out their DNA from you so that you keep on misbehaving because you don't want their blessing. Each time we mention ancestors, all you remember is foul. I want you to come and be praying this. All those ones you are praying, carrying everything. Chapter this, chapter that. My brother, nobody will give you civilization completely. You will take your own. You see anyone good from them, you borrow it, you put it together with your own, and improve. No one is better than the other. The problem we have is being sentimental, emotional, believing things that you don't even question. You think that what they're telling you is the truth, that they love you so much. There are people out there always looking out how to bring you down, how to subdue you, how to make sure you are under them. That is the war going on. It has been like this for ages. So all I'm just telling you is to stop laying curses on your ancestors. They did nothing. They tried for you. They brought many of you are here in Europe. Go and eat the European food you don't want. You still want those food that your ancestors brought for you. They had their way of even communicating. They have Nsibiri. Do you know what is Nsibiri? Nsibiri was a kind of coded message. They can hold this stick. There is a way they will hold that walking stick, turn it somewhere. You will understand the message. But now, if you want to talk to your child before a stranger, you have to speak English. You have to look for means. Look at China. They still have their own Sibiri. Look at Asia. Look at other people. Even Ethiopia. Ethiopia have their own kind of Bible. They have a different way of, you must have a unique way of doing something, your thing, that makes it unique. Don't throw away everything you have. That is all I'm telling you. Your ancestors, they were heroes. They did exploit. They try. They saw no computer, no nothing, but they were able to do so many things. They were able to travel. They were, all these things we are hearing about science. Some of them were good. They know nature. They can look up and tell you the rain will fall. They can look at a woman and tell you this one is pregnant. You will, without no hospital, nothing. They deliver. They cut the umbilical cord. They did so many things. This is time for us to become knowledgeable. This is time for us to look inward, ask questions. Stop being fooled. Those people that you think they've brought you the best, some of the things they brought is poison. Be careful. Respect your ancestors. That is my message. You must develop through your originality. There must be something original about you. You develop out of that. So stop believing that your ancestors were so bad. They were all about ritual. They were just nobody. You, what have you achieved? All you achieve is to speak English. Even the English, you can't even, you come to the owners, they will tell you they don't understand what you're saying.